What's up, Jakeinites? This is your boy Big J coming at you live through the power of YouTube. And today's Flashback Friday vlog, which, as you guys know, I'm a big wrestling fan, okay? And this is the time that I met one of my heroes, man. I got to meet Matt Hardy. It was pretty cool. I went to a local wrestling event here in Kentucky, and the company down here is the WWA, World Wrestling Alliance, run by CCW Chris Waddell, who's a phenomenal athlete himself. He's a brute. He's a brute. Look like he can take your head off in one punch. But me and my dad go. All right, I love my dad to death. As you probably, if you watch any of my other vlogs, I mention my dad a lot. And I had about, after tickets and food, I had about, I'd say, about $10 left. I didn't have a whole lot of money coming in it anyway, you know what I mean? But anyway, it was a further event, one night only, and that was back in September. I haven't been back since. Love to go again. It doesn't matter if there was, you know, former WWE superstars there or not. The local talent is amazing. Teddy King's our current champion, and he's really good. He does this like springboard Superman punch that's like awesome. But anyway, there was Carlito. If you guys are familiar with WWE wrestling, you know, back in the mid 2000s, Carlito, Chris Masters, and Matt Hardy were there. Okay. Carlito, I shake now. This, I'm not saying that I'm not trying to reflect anything bad here on these guys. This was just my personal experience, and maybe he was just having an off day, or you know, a lot of things contribute to it. But Carlito handled this situation, in my opinion, the wrong way. Okay. One of my favorite matches is Randy Orton versus Carlito at 2006 New Year's Revolution, right? Never met the guy before, you know, so you know, I shake his hand and everything. I was like, hey man, I just want to let you know that you and Randy Orton back, you know, New Year's Resolution killed it, man. It's one of my favorite matches. And he was like, oh man, that was a long time ago, you know, and you know, it just, instead of, you know, he looked at me weird about it, and I'm like, I just feel like if a fan gives you a compliment, you know, no matter how long ago it was, you know, it's like, be nicer about it. But hey, you know, I'm not saying he's a bad guy or anything. Oh, he was off of just fresh off of inducting his dad into the WWE Hall of Fame, you know, that March or April, you know, WrestleMania is kind of end of March, beginning of April, something like that, every year. But yeah, so I still cheered for him. I mean, didn't hurt me all that bad, you know, hurt my feelings all that bad. It hit me the wrong way. But Chris Masters, I don't know why he was a jerk, but I think it was because he was working heel that night, and it rubbed me the wrong way. The way he was talking to me and stuff, he was just cocky and arrogant. But hey, you know, Chris Masters, you know, the masterpiece. That was his little handle. So I mean, I don't know. I just had all my emotions were going because I was meeting some of my heroes. Being at a live wrestling event, that was my third overall in my life. There was a lot of nerves. I was with my dad. First time me and him will go to a wrestling event together since I've been an adult. It was hype. There was like 600 people, 500 people. It looked like it. 400 or 500 people in this place. I mean, it was jam packed. As far as I was concerned, there was a lot of people there, and it was hype, it was loud, my ears were ringing. By the end of it, my throat was burning. But anyway, I get to meet Matt Hardy, alright? And he shakes my hand, he's smiling, he's respectable, you know, I get his autograph, and, you know, it's just, I had a bunch of questions for him and stuff, but he's like one of my heroes. Like, he was my favorite Hardy Boy. You know, a lot of people go to Jeff because he's willing to break himself in half, flipping over a 20-foot ladder and, you know, onto a table, and sometimes missing and just going through the table himself, I guess. But my favorite has always been Matt Hardy out of the Hardy Boys. So I was like gonna ask him about WrestleMania and if the stuff with Edge was real back in the day. You know, not so much. I knew that the storyline was based on actual events, but I was thinking about more like the punches and the kicks and the moves. Do they lay a little, you know, a little more sauce on them? You know, throw a little potatoes. But I don't know. But he was real nice and respectful and everything, and so I was like, WrestleMania. That's all I could get out. And he was like, yeah, WrestleMania, man. I know what you're talking about. Shook my hand, gave me the autograph. He was really cool. He beat Superstar Ray Wildell that night. It was pretty cool. And plus, he slapped my hand after, and I was like, oh, you know. But you trolls can say whatever. But that's my time for today. I'm Big Jake, coming at you live to the power of YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Big Jakeinites. That's my time. Peace.